Hey up peeps, Ryan here, and it's finally time. Set 14's dropped, so now, new Nuba profile. So, starter, I'm keeping it the same as my Doi for now. The new one I like, but I want to try out the old one. And for the main tech in the deck, guys, but only as neon guys. He's never going to be the starter in this deck. He's just there for shenanigans, which I'll get into later. Next up.
You don't even need Neo.
Two other Fighters Collection heals. I do. You can't have other Earth Dragons and EGs.
Oh, without having guys. Okay.
Two Fighters Collection heals, because I still run the Fighters Collection G card. And two of the new heal. It's so cute. Rivaling the original one. For the counter charge or soul charge. We have 3 draws.
Yeah, true.
And 3 stuns. So far the triggers are not different from last time.
Same with the crit. Sleep to look at the other side. Obviously I'm going to look at sleep all the time.
And then 3. So triggers basically stay the same, just new Fighters Collection 1 in.
It's such a pain activating.
Grade 1 G-BT14 in.
Yes, I know. Grade 1.
Luckily he's not going to use actual guys.
I have 4 of the unflip PGs. Just because the unflip I believe is better in the style that I'm going for. We have 3 10 rays to combo with the guys for our party trick. I'll put them to one side for later. 3 stride fodder, just in case we need outstriding. And then 3 mist frogs, which I really like. Even though I haven't done really any testing yet, I just like him, gets over triggers and all that sort of stuff.
Right on me.
Grade 2s, 4 10Ks. For the rush meta. Anti-rush and helps you rush back as well. Plus we did not get an effect 10k. Why, Bushy? Why?
He says you're not brave. You should have been brave.
I've still got 3 bears in for now. Mainly because of Party Dragon. So Gear Chronicles 10k since it needs a card in the bind zone to even attack. Bear helped me facilitate that thing.
Yeah, well.
So we can't stop her in. 3 of a new assassin guy, girl, what's her name, Sadat Sugu, which when it attacks, if you have Vanguard Shuniri, gains 2k until end of battle, when it attacks Vanguard, so nice 11k attacker, and it's GB1, counterblast 1, at the end of a battle that one of your other rear guards attacked for Vanguard, pay the cost, retire the unit and draw a card. So basically, you gonna pay a counterblast to retire the dominated unit, since it is still your unit at that time.
Yep.
So, who don't like it? Retires. And then, Protect for grade 2 is 2 on guy. Just so I can make power columns with my triggers, and to lower my opponent's Vanguard back down to 11 if need be. Still not as good as Velioso. Grade 3s. We have got 4 Zanki. So if you don't know yet, Zanki's skill. During your turn when it's placed on Vanguard or when you stride, so you can do both in one turn if you're getting first stride as well. You choose one of any player's rear guards, give it 2k, and if you choose an opponent's, stand it and dominate it, and then it can attack any of your opponent's units. So you get, it's weaker power than Obro, but you get to do it twice if you gain first stride. Now its other skill, which is not GB locked, so hey, try and stall against on grade 2 against this, don't make no difference, is Soul Blast 1, beginning your ride phase, you draw a card, all fighters choose a card from their hand and call it to rear guard, and the auto ability of your opponent card cannot be activated by them until the end of a turn. So basically it cancels your opponent's on-call effects. But if you dominate that unit, you still get the auto when it attacks if it's got any. Which I think is lovely. The other grade 3, I run 2 Obro. Just because I think it's good backup. I would run the common one, but I prefer having all Shuniri Vanguards. And then for my last one of the OGs. Mainly because it took me so long to find, and I'm still missing one more of the SP. But it's still good against big hand matchups. From time to time. So, G-Zone. We have 4 in. see if I can get this better again.
1 SP.
1 SP. I'm trying to get as many SPs as I can to fill the deck. And this skill, act once per turn, counterblast 1, flip a copy of him face up. Opponent chooses 2 cards from their hands and calls them to separate rear guards. Those units gain 5k and then they become dominated and attacks your opponent's vanguard. Also, same as Zanki, the auto abilities for the opponent are cancelled on those cards until end of their turn. So again, no calling Blaster Blade to pop one of my units or anything like that. And its GB3 is continuous. All dominated units gain 10k and a crit. So basically it can rip 2 cards out your opponent's hand, 3 if you've already used Zanki, beginning of that turn, and if you're on GB3 when you first stride him, that's 3 dominated unit attacks with plus 10k and a crit. Mainly going to be your first stride target depending on an opponent's hand size. Next up, I have 2 Magentembu. I prefer to run Magentembu over Mudron Lord, just because if I don't first stride win, I've got something what can retire like their start and all that and still unflip to set my GB. 1 Makaro. Since Ring gives your opponent field, if you want to clear it or out, you can always go into Makaro, curl your hand back up. 1 of a Sukumokan, mainly comboing with the OG Shiranui, for those games where your opponent's got just too much of a hand size and you want to lower it just for a turn. And then next up we have a Dust, a Drachma, and a Stark. Now, I don't run 3 Zerf Dragons in this, and you can swap them out depending on like your meta, what's in. So if no one's playing any Stargate clans, switch Stark for say Ultima, and so on. Main reason for Drachma is I can use it no matter what my opponent's nation, since Nubatama's from Dragon Empire. And that's M3. Next up, 1 Seabreeze, because you can kill on a Seabreeze if done right. G-Guards, 1 of the unflip.
I want to be different.
Mainly use it just to try and trick your opponent if they want to drop a card. And if you're against like Brave Route, they've got no cards in hand. It's practically a no pass.
Stop picking on me.
1 of a Dominate G-Guard. Really nice to nick a grade 1 from their back row. And then last up for G-Guards, we have 2 of a new guy, Gando Kurikan. Basically, when it's placed, if your opponent's got 3 or more cards in hand, it gains 5k. If they've got 6 or more, it gains 10k. So if they've got 6 or more cards in hand, this becomes a 30k shield.
Which is nice.
Is no cost, like most clans are getting now, 30k shield. Now to explain the reason behind having guys in a deck. So, we all know Tenrei on your turn gives continuous ability to your vanguard. So say Zanki, as long as it's Shiranui, it gives the nation, clan name, race,
And the name of your opponent's vanguard.
Yeah, it gives vanguard name, clan, race and nation. So that means say I'm against Gear Chronicle for instance.
Stop picking on me!
It's the easiest one to say.
Say you're against Chronojet.
Yeah, and I have Tenrei on the board. If I have a copy of my vanguard in hand, I can then ultimate stride into Dust.
It's okay. Your
all thanks to the grade 1's abilities.
Doesn't work
really,
with,
this is more of just a party trick to do in the deck.
games 10k.
You don't really need it. Normally, you just... Where are they? I've lost them again.
You go into
Normally,
rain.
you go first stride ring, second stride ring, dead.
Yep.
But for the times they're in, or the times you wanted to have fun and show off, you got the Zerf Dragons. Which also will work against guys. So, if your opponent's Vanguard guys, you've got a Tenrei on the field. Basically, your Shiranui Vanguard will become every nation in the game, just like guys. Which then will allow you to use Stark, which I think probably might be one of the better ones to use against guys, just because you swing in 3 times with 36k power. Or you could have Ultima, stack 2 crits, make it so you've got 2 full columns, and they're all hit in 36.
Yep.
But anyway guys, that is my new Nuba deck prep out for now. It may change eventually, and if it does, I'll probably do another update. But for now guys, enjoy.